Drug and substance abuse leads to serious health problems, financial troubles,
accidents, injuries, relationship issues, and addiction,
which can be very difficult to overcome. Above all, drug and substance abuse is a crime.
Are you struggling with drug and substance abuse?
Do you know someone who is struggling with drug and substance abuse-related addiction?
Get assistance. Call now on the Drug and Substance Abuse Unit toll-free number
0801 4424.
For all mental health challenges, please call toll-free number 2024.
Don't let drugs control your life. Seek help and start your journey to recovery today.
Good morning. Welcome to the live broadcast of the ZRP Presidential Graduation Parade here at the ZRP Ntabazinduna Academy, where we will be witnessing 999 graduates becoming new police officers, ready to showcase how the ZRP is committed in ensuring communities that are free from crime and a safe place to live in. And for the very first time since the inception of this academy in 2004, officiating will be the reviewing officer and the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Dr. Emerson Mnangagwa. Silapha ke Ntabazinduna ZRP Academy lapho sizabona khona kuqeqesha izifundi ezingu-999 eseziqede izifundo zabo zobupholisa. Kulabo ke kulamantombazana ayi-302 lamajaha ayi-697. Ekugcineni kwakho konke esikhangelela ukuthi basuke bayisebenza lo mphakathi ukuze sibe ngumphakathi ophephileyo ongenabugebengu, bebonisa ukuthi konke kuhamba kakuhle emphakathini. Ohloniphekayo ke kulumkhosi ngu-reviewing officer ongumongameli njalo weZimbabwe uDr. Emerson Mnangagwa, esikhangelela ukuthi uzabuya ke maduzane ke azobona ke amapholisa la amatsha ewaqeqesha kanjalo. Kulumkhosi ke sizabona izinduna, sizabona ke iziphathamandla zikahulumende ezishiyeneyo, sizabona abaphathi intambo abatshiyeneyo kanye lo Commissioner General Stephen Mutamba onguye ke undunankulu wamapholisa kuleli. We will see traditional chiefs coming in, senior government officials, cabinet ministers, as well as the Commissioner General of the Zimbabwe Republic Police, Commissioner General Stephen Mutamba also coming in as well. It's indeed a beautiful occasion, and the graduates are looking beautiful in their uniforms, looking forward to a beautiful and wonderful day. And we can also see that their parents are here, relatives and friends are here to celebrate with them after finishing a whole course for 1 year. This is intake 1 of 2024, and this today is their graduation day. Lusuku lwabo luhleke, siyabona abazali babo sebebuyile ukuzobabona bebathakazelela lapho sebeqedile izifundo zabo ngemva komnyaka wonke befundela isipholisa, befundela ukuthi bangabamba kanjani izigebenga, befundela ukuthi bangabona kanjani ukuthi umphakathi esikiwo uphephile. Sibe lesikhathi ke sokuxoxa labanye abangamapholisa, labanye abalapha ababone abasitshele kabanzi ukuthi bakhangelele ukuthi amapholisa kwele Zimbabwe asebenze kanjani. Omkhulu ke wamapholisa uCommissioner General Stephen Mutamba ube lesikhathi sokukhuluma ngamapholisa awakhokhelayo kuleli. Ke sizwe ukuthi utheni.
only on individual vigilance, but also on everyone's determination. Through this covenant and on our part, we are making undertakings to service delivery. We promise you professionalism, where the police officer you meet will not be defined by their uniform, but by their integrity, respect and commitment to justice. We introduced body-worn cameras for police officers. This is a decisive action that brings integrity out of the shadows, encouraging open, accountable and professional policing. The gadgets serve as both a deterrent to misconduct and a shield for honest officers. Building on this foundation, technology continues to reshape how we confront crime and manage traffic in an increasingly complex environment. The use of drones has strengthened our operational capacity by giving us an aerial view of what is happening.
The Commissioner General of the Zimbabwe Republic Police, Commissioner General Stephen Mutamba, saying the law enforcement agents are going all out to ensure the public trusts them. We take a look at some of the comments that came from you from his speech. One of them here, Alexius Hendengwe, says, "Thank you, Commissioner Matanga. Fulfillment of your mandatory duty is greatly appreciated. People should know that if you want to catch a snake by head, they get struck. Remove roadblocks, and tomorrow you will see them crying for roadblocks." This is a comment from Alexius. Utiena singakhala sithi basivalela ngama roadblocks kodwa uma bengawakhipha futhi sizakhala sesisithi liwakhipheleni ngenxa yokuthi kabe sokungaziphathi kahle kwabantu emigwaqweni. He also says, however, we feel the police should get more involved in our communities, educating citizens more on modern trends of criminal and strongly uprooting criminal activities. And he says it's good that the police are working with the community so that criminals are caught on roadblocks. Another comment from Lakson Mukazi says, "I have faith and trust in ZRP." Indeed, I've heard most of the time when we talk, when certain criminals are out on the loose, we always know that ZRP is going to do their job and catch them. And then Tawana Nyasha Kop Sungura says, "All policemen manning the roadblocks must wear name tags on their uniforms." Well, I also think that one is a comment worth considering. Kuhle kakhulu ukuthi uma uhlangana lepolisa uzakhuluma lalo ulazi ukuthi lingubani ukuze kube lokukhulumisana okuhle kakhulu. Yiyo ke imisebenzi eyenziwa ngamapolisa kulela weZimbabwe Republic Police ukubona ukuthi konke kuhamba kahle elizweni, ukuthi siphephile emgwaqweni njalo siphephile, ukubona ukuthi siyalandela yini lemthetho yemigwaqweni. Akusoma roadblock kuphela awukuphonga ukuqhuba umthetho, kodwa inkalakatha ukuthi thina umphakathi sizizwe siphephile. Okukhathesi ke sizathi ukubona futhi nje eminye imisebenzi eyenziwa iZimbabwe Republic Police sikhangela nge-community engagement zabo, imisebenzi abayiqhubayo. We're looking at issues to do with neighborhood committees, neighborhood watch committees, where neighborhoods are working together with the ZRP to ensure it's safe. We now take a look at what Commissioner Paul Nyati had to say.
Current Affairs, your window into Zimbabwe, where the world meets Zimbabwe. Join us for unscripted live events, state functions, parliamentary debates, independence, heroes and defense forces celebrations, and many more. We are committed to telling the unbiased Zimbabwean story, giving you unfettered access to the latest news and developments shaping our nation. From the streets of Harare to the world stage, Current Affairs brings you the stories that matter most to Zimbabweans. Don't miss out on our in-depth coverage of local and international issues, expert analysis, and thought-provoking discussions. ZBC Current Affairs, where the world meets Zimbabwe. Stay informed, stay engaged, and stay ahead. Current affairs, your
namhlanje silapha emapholiseni eZimbabwe Republic Police okobulawayo lapho esikhulumisana khona leqembu lezitherapy female crack team okuliqembu elikhangela ngamacala amakhulu. Siyazi ukuthi iqembu leli lilabasifazana njalo likhokhelwa ngowesifazana okuyibo abakhangela ngamacala amakhulu, amacala lapho okulezigelekeqe eziyabe zitshontsha zihlomile, lamanye amacala angabe ekhangela njengokuthi ngamaqala alezigelekeqe eziyabe zisebenza ngendlela ezithile. Senelisile ukuthi sikhulumisane labo namhlanje besichazela ngokuthi bona umsebenzi wabo lo bawuqhuba kanjani njalo lokuthi basebenzisana njani lomphakathi. Namhlanje senelisile ukuthi sikhulumisane lomkhokheli weqembu leli, umkhokheli wezitherapy female crack team, yena detective assistant inspector Lethubuhle Lerato Sibanda, yena onelise ukuthi esichazele ukuthi bona njengeqembu leli basebenza njani njalo basebenzisana njani lomphakathi ukuze benelise ukubopha izigelekeqe lezi.
Thina lapha emsebenzini sisebenza sicubungula ama cases afanana lama rapes, ama robberies, armed robberies, murder cases lamanye phakathi kwayena lawo. Ngomnyaka ka2018 kusiya kumnyaka ka2022 kobulawayo saba le increase of ama cases okudlengulwa kwamantombazana angaba leminyaka from 14 kusiya ku22 years. Then kuthe ngomnyaka ka2024 ususiyaphela sike sahlukuluzwa ngama armed robbers. La ama armed robbers abetargeta ama fuel service stations ikakhulu kuma western suburbs. La ama robberies bebenga hesitate ukuthi bechiye bedubulile iloba ngubani oyabezama ukubavimbela. Silabo abantu abachiye belimele ngala ama robberies njalo silabo abantu futhi ababulawayo ngama robbers yena lawo. Kuthe kunjalo ngomnyaka ka2025 sike saba futhi lama cases ama robberies, la ama robbers ebetargeta osiphatheleni esibabiza ngokuthi ngabo change money kwesinye isikhathi. Sisemsebenzini sisebenza ama cases anjalo kuba so much challenging for us ukudila lama cases are so serious. Kodwa ngokuphathiswa ngabathungameli bezitherapy senelisile ukuzibamba lezi sigelekeqe. Abakhulu bethu bebesithi nxa sokunjalo sihlale phansi, singahlala phansi lawo sicubungule case by case, sibone ukuthi umuntu lo uyenza so sikwanise lokulandelela lobufakazi laloba kuncane okungakanani sikwanise ukuthi sibuthathe busincedise kuma cases ethu lawa. Besisebenzisana njalo lamanye ama sister sections ethu nxa sokunzima abe duty uniform branch bebekwanisa ukuyenza ama roadblocks ngoba laba bantu bebethatha izimota bephuma lazo ngezindlela mebhezi yakubotsholotsho. Kusenza thina senelise ukuzibamba lezi zigelekeqe. Kuthi kunjalo futhi besithi singaqazulula ukuthi basebenza ngendlela ezinjani besihanjiswa even la kuma trainings ukuthi senelise ukusebenzisa impompo ngoba laba bantu phela babe bearmed ngempompo njalo badubula. Besiphiwa ngitsho lalabo abasebenza ngezinja bebesincedisa. Ningalibali ipublic, ama members of the public basincedise kakhulu to crack such cases ebesihlangana lazo ebezisiba so much challenging.
Abesifazana laba bayenelise ukusichazela ukuthi bona njengamanye bamapholisa aweZRP basebenzisana njani lamanye amapholisa ukuze benelise ukuqhuba umsebenzi wabo. Bathola luphi usekelo okulusekelo olubangela ukuthi benelise ukuqhuba umsebenzi wabo ngokugcweleyo ngoba siyakwazi ukuthi basebenza lezi gelekeqe ezinye zakhona ziyabe zihlomile. Okwamanje senelisile ukuthi sikhulumisane lo detective sergeant Chipinda Shupikai, yena ozakala ngabanenge ngelithi Maisorobi, yena ozasichasisela ukuthi basebenzisana njani lezitherapy ukuze benelise ukugcwalisisa umsebenzi lo wabo lo omkhulu kangaka okungumsebenzi wokulisana lezigelekeqe esezihluphile emphakathini.
Basaredu pasiyidi homicide ndere kufeya mondi dzinopara mhosva dzakaphakata nekufeya nyaya dzekuurayiwa kwevanhu nekufeyawo dzimwe mhosva dzinenge dziri mhosva dzinotyisa dzinenge dzaremerawo vamwe votipa kuti tifeye pamwe chete. PaCID sevakadzi toda kunyanya kutenda komandi yedu yakati remekedzawo ikatiisa muzvinzvimbo, ikatiisa mumatimu atinoshanda nawo, ikatigadzirirawo timu yekuti tiratidze unyanzvi hwedu pakushanda. Saka ndinoda kutenda kuti pakufeya kwatinoita pane zvinotiremera pakufeya, asi nekubatsirwa nevatinoshanda navo, nevamwewo vasiri vatinoshanda navo bedzi, nevamwewo ma-DUB stations edu vanopfeka uniform vedu vanotibatsirawo pamhosva idzodzi, ananasti vanotibatsirawo pama-DNA iwaya. Tinoda kuvatenda nekuti tiri kubudirira, not nekuti tega tinozvigona, but vari kutibatsira zvizhinji. Necommunity chaiyo yatogara tinoda kutenda vanotibatsira zvizhinji.
Siqhubela phambili sikwazi phela ukuthi amapholisa ezetherapy asebenzisana loZulu ukuze benelise ukubopha bonke abadala amacala ayehlukeneyo. Kodwa namhlanje siyakwazi ukuthi sikhuluma ngalawa abesifazana okuyibo abagijimisana namacala amakhulu kakhulu, amacala okubulala, amacala okudlengulwa kanye lamacala alabo abatshontsha behlomile. Kungakho namhlanje senelisile ukuthi sikhulumisane lo detective sergeant Chemomba Berita, yena osichasele kabanzi ukuthi bona njengamapholisa ezetherapy basebenzisana njani loZulu ukuze benelise ukubopha kanye lokubamba zonke izigelekece, kanye lokuthi besebenzisane loZulu yena obanqoba indlebe nxa kuyikuthi kukhona akuzwileyo ngamasela kumbe kukhona okabe kusenzakala okulapho ukuphazamisa umphakathi.
I would like to comment on the community assistance. Our community assists us in solving crimes in many ways. Our community assists us with the information in many ways, tip-offs through our suggestion boxes, telephone calls, WhatsApp groups, and Facebook pages. That's how we communicate with our community. So we want to applaud the members of the community for their assistance. We want to applaud their good job as police officers, as detectives. We want to thank them and to encourage everyone who is listening to this to keep on doing the good work like they are doing.
Lezi nsuku sokusiba lokusetshenziswa kwenhlelo zokukhulumisana ezehlukeneyo ama-social media lapho okukhanya khona ukuthi ezinye izigelekeqe zisebenzisa inhlelo lezi ukutshontshela abantu kanye lokubulala abantu. Kungakho-ke amapholisa lawa sebenelise ukuthi besebenzise labo inhlelo lezo besebenzisa leminye imitshina eyehlukeneyo ukuthi benelise ukusebenzisana lomphakathi bencedisana ukuthi kuzwisiseke ukuthi yiziphi indlela abangazisebenzisa ukuthi bebophe izigelekeqe lezi. Kungakho-ke namhlanje senelise ukuthi sikhulumisane lo detective sergeant Maphasure Helena, yena osichazele kabanzi ukuthi basebenzisa ziphi ezinye inhlelo zakulezi nsuku ukuthi benelise ukubopha izigelekeqe lezi.
CID Women Network tinogara tiri updated nema investigation techniques nema technology, new technology. Tinoita ma training nema workshops. Tinotrainwa nema department akaita se P support unit. Support unit inotidzidzisa kushandisa futi. Then tinoitawo ma training akaita se investigation, new investigation techniques. Tinodzidziswa zvecyber, zveforensic, iko zvino matsotsi edu akunyanya kufamba nelatest technology, saka nesuwo tofanira kunge tiri full equipped new technology. We have CCTV that will assist us in investigations, and the CCTV anotibatsira the real time for investigation. Then nema drones.
izetherapy women's network ngamapholisa abasebenza bephakathi komphakathi besebenzisana lo mphakathi kukhangelwa njalo lokulinganiswa kwamathuba phakathi kwabesilisa labesifazana besebenza lo mphakathi ukuze benelise ukubona ukuthi umphakathi ngempela uyalandela imithetho okuyiyo eyabekwa nguhulumende weZimbabwe. Kungakho ke namhlanje mule Zimbabwe sethemba lifunde okuningi mayelana lokuthi bawuqhuba kanjani umsebenzi wabo. Sibabonile amapholisa besifazana besichazela ukuthi izigelekeqe lezi esezihluphile emphakathini babona njani ukuthi bayazibopha njalo balandela njani uZulu yena oyabe ebanceba indlebe ukuze ilizwe libe lenhlalakahle njalo uZulu ehlaliseke ngazo zonke izikhathi. Siyabonga kakhulu mule Zimbabwe.
Current Affairs, your window into Zimbabwe, where the world meets Zimbabwe. Join us for unscripted live events, state functions, parliamentary debates, independence, heroes and defense forces celebrations, and many more. We are committed to telling the unbiased Zimbabwean story, giving you unfettered access to the latest news and developments shaping our nation. From the streets of Harare to the world stage, Current Affairs brings you the stories that matter most to Zimbabweans. Don't miss out on our in-depth coverage of local and international issues, expert analysis, and thought-provoking discussions. ZBC Current Affairs, where the world meets Zimbabwe. Stay informed, stay engaged, and stay.
Many thanks to Bupilo Ndlovu there, who was giving us, helping us get a deeper insight of one of the specialized units of the Zimbabwe Republic Police, which is the Lozike CID Homicide Ladies Group, which shows that what men can do, ladies can do as well, and we see how they work with the community. And so, as I had mentioned earlier on, that we will have Commissioner Paul Nyat, who's the ZRP spokesperson, to tell us more about rural and urban policing of the Zimbabwe Republic Police. And so he now joins me. Commissioner, good morning.
Good morning, Dora.
Morning. Kindly tell us more how the ZRP works together with the community.
The Zimbabwe Republic Police has got a community policing philosophy, a community policing strategy, which guides police officers, whether in rural policing setup or urban policing setup, on how to engage with the community, on how to work with the community. Remember, the Zimbabwe Republic Police does not work in isolation. The police cannot fight crime alone. Police officers cannot cover each and every home, each and every company, or each and every institution. So in this regard, we then have our community policing, which guides us. For example, with the rural policy, we work with the traditional leaders, we work with the church, we work with the schools, all the relevant stakeholders. And we also have our initiatives. For example, we have got the Neighborhood Watch Committee, where local residents are vetted by the local police. Then they work with the police to conduct patrols. But they don't do these patrols alone or in isolation. They have to partner regular members. And we also have the junior corps, where we want these school children to grow up as responsible citizens. So we also involve them. Then we also have the business against crime and also the business against stock theft, where we also want farmers to play an active role in terms of fighting stock theft activities. So there are a number of policy initiatives which the Zimbabwe Republic Police is doing for the purpose of policing the rural areas. Remember, we also want, through the stock theft, anti-stock theft unit, we want farmers to make sure that their cattle is branded. We also want farmers to make sure that their cattle or livestock is penned. In the process, we curb the issue of stock theft, and above all, we advise farmers against moving, whether it's cattle, donkeys, or sheep or goat at night.
Commissioner, you've mentioned one of your specialized units, which is the anti-stock theft unit. Can you tell us how effective it has been so far in working with the communities, especially the rural community?
It has been, Dora, but the major challenge is that we have criminals who are taking advantage of communities, even some buyers who go then and manipulate the locals, and in the process they buy cattle, They buy even sheep or goats and they take them to urban setups where some of the meat is sold on street corners. That's why the Zimbabwe Republic Police has got a standalone National Anti-Stock Theft Unit, which is solely responsible for making sure that they complement what other police sections are doing in terms of fighting the stock theft activity. Remember, the cattle, it's a form of investment. It's a form of wealth. People, they can build houses through cattle. Children, they can go to school up to universities through cattle. So that's why we're saying we want Zimbabweans to also partner the police to make sure that we safeguard the livestock, we safeguard whether it's cattle, whether it's sheep or a goat, and we want to make sure that whatever happens in any community, the community should work with the police should work with the community. And in this case, we talk of traditional leaders, we talk of the church, we talk of the villagers, including the business community.
And what main strategies do you have in place to curb stock theft, and how do you want the community to help you? Exactly, how do you want the community to help?
Currently, we are embarking on the branding of cattle, which has been done previously. We want cattle to be branded, and we are working together with the Department of Veterinary Services. We are working with the traditional leaders. We are working with the registrar's office, the civil registry. Because remember, these things have got to be, registered, so that a farmer can have his unique brand. And we are also conducting awareness campaigns with the butcheries, with abattoirs, to make sure that no one takes the stolen cattle to these facilities. And we are saying, when a farmer wants to sell or to dispose of an animal, they have to work closely with the police and the veterinary department, so that we don't have farmers being taken advantage of by some of the unscrupulous individuals. And above all, we curb, incidents where you have some cattle dying because of diseases, and the meat is taken to some markets. At the end of the day, it affects Zimbabweans.
Commissioner, one of the highest crimes nowadays is cybercrime. What is the ZRP doing?
Dora, you have asked something which is very important. The Zimbabwe Public Police is not lagging behind in terms of technology. We have fully embraced technology in terms of policing. With regards to cyber crimes, we now have a fully fledged cyber laboratory, which is manned by police officers. We have been trained locally and abroad. And we are also partnering local institutions, government departments, to make sure that we continue to enhance the skills of these officers. And on top of the cyber activities, the Zimbabwe Public Police has also embraced technology in terms of traffic management. The electronic traffic management system, for example, in Bulawayo, we now have drones, we now have cameras at strategic junctions. We have also embraced the issue of body cameras throughout the country, where if police officers are conducting patrols, they now have body cameras here, which means that we also kept the issue of corruption, and we are able to monitor whatever is going on when an officer interacts with a motorist. So we also want Zimbabweans to support the Zimbabwe Public Police, as we now say policing has to embrace technology, and we are not saying we are discarding the traditional policing systems. No, they will remain in place, but they need to be complemented by the new technology.
We recently had a syndicate that was scamming people via mobile money applications. What is your advice to the public on that?
Dora, you have also raised a key issue where we are certain that, as a country, as people conduct online transactions in terms of business, in terms of individual activities, we have criminals who are taking advantage. And I want to thank Zimbabweans. I think you have seen what has been done in the last 2-3 weeks throughout the country, where the Zimbabwe Public Police busted a syndicate which was taking advantage of people on the OTP system, on the banking system, the online transactions, and sadly, some individuals and companies lost quite a substantial, investment in terms of money. And as the police, we have had to work with service providers. We have had to utilize our cyber laboratory activities, cyber laboratory team to bust this syndicate. And I want to urge Zimbabweans, please do not give each and every person, including your own relatives, your PIN number or your OTP facility. When you want to transact, please engage the service providers, because we are now certain that there are individuals who are taking advantage, and it's a syndicate, which we also feel that some of these suspects are also, working with people who are outside the country. But all in all, we want to thank Zimbabweans for the cooperation which they gave to the police. So we are saying Zimbabweans should not relax. They must continue to take heed of the messages being given by the police together with service providers, so that we don't continue to lose money through online scams.
Siyabonga ke sikhuluma lo Commissioner Paul Nyato isikhulumeli samapholisa esikhulu kuleli sikhulume ngendaba ke zokutshontshwa kwenkomo kwezifuyo zethu ukhuthaza kakhulu ukuthi umphakathi asebenze ndawonye lamapholisa ukuze kukwazi ukubanjwa izigebenga ezitshontsha izifuyo ukhuthaze kakhulu ukuthi sifake impawu ezinyamazaneni zethu ukwenzela ukuthi ezifuyweni zethu ukwenzela ukuthi sibekwazi ukuzi-identifya uma zitshontshiwe. Sithinte njalo udaba lokuntshontshelwa kusetshenziswa indlela zakulezi insuku ezigoqela indlela zezimali zokuthumeza kuthiwa ke likhaliphe kakhulu lingaphonguyengeka ngenxa yokufuna imali ezithile ngoba amasela amaningi phandle, kodwa siyabona ke ukuthi uhlangothi lwamapholisa kuleli lusebenza kanzima ngoba maduzane nje sike sabona kubotshwa abanye. Usakhona police Commissioner Paul Nyathi sizakhuluma ke kungekudala ngendaba ze recruitment ye ZRP okwakhathesi kodwa singake siye nathamanzi.
Current Affairs, your window into Zimbabwe, where the world meets Zimbabwe. Join us for unscripted live events, state functions, parliamentary debates, independence, heroes and defense forces celebrations, and many more. We are committed to telling the unbiased Zimbabwean story, giving you unfettered access to the latest news and developments shaping our nation. From the streets of Harare to the world stage, Current Affairs brings you the stories that matter most to Zimbabweans. Don't miss out on our in-depth coverage of local and international issues, expert analysis, and thought-provoking discussions. ZBC Current Affairs, where the world meets Zimbabwe. Stay informed, stay engaged, and stay ahead.
Salamukela njalo silokhu sise ZRP Ntabazinduna Academy ngilokhu ngilo police spokesperson uCommissioner Paul Nyathi. Kwakathe sizakhuluma ngendaba ze recruitment. Commissioner, tell us if someone wants to join the ZRP, what are the requirements?
Thank you very much, Dora. The Zimbabwe Republic Police, normally what we do, we advertise for prospective applicants, prospective police officers to submit applications to nearest police stations. So after that, we then screen the candidates. And the criteria is, one, we want a basic 5-4 level subjects, which include maths, English, and science. And we want these to be attained in 2 sittings. Then after that, they go for screening at provincial centers. We have a team which moves around, and then from there they write examinations. After the examinations, they go again for medical checks. After the medical checks, we then do our background checks, and then from there they are then attested into the training academy. And you can see that from the current graduation parade, we have close to 1,000 police recruits we have just graduated. And very soon, once we have the treasury concurrence, we will also be advertising for another recruitment exercise. So we want to urge Zimbabweans, those who are willing to save their country, those who are willing to give a service to Zimbabwe, to keep watching the media space very soon we'll be advertising. And the policing is interesting, I tell you. You get to know the country, you get to know your country's leadership, you get to know the policing terrain, and above all, how to give service to your own country in a responsible manner.
And how does the ZRP ensure diversity and inclusivity?
Certainly, Dora. We make sure that all the country's regions are represented. We recruit from areas as far as Binga. We recruit from areas as far as Manama in Gwanda, even in Mutare. We also recruit. That's why we are saying, as we recruit, we want each and every province to be represented. And we've impressed His Excellency, the President of the country, Simandla, that no place and no one should be left behind. That's why we are saying we encourage all Zimbabweans who have got the relevant qualifications to submit their papers once we advertise, and which is coming very soon.
Thank you so much, Commissioner Nyati, for your time and for the insights that you have given us on ZRP. Thank you. That was the police spokesperson, Commissioner Paul Nyati. He has given us much insight on what the ZRP is about. We are still awaiting the arrival of the reviewing officer and the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Dr. Emmerson Mnangagwa, who will be officiating in this wonderful event. And we're looking forward to seeing 999 graduates today becoming new police officers, ready to showcase ZRP's commitment to ensuring a community that is free from crime and a safe place. For now, we will cross over to Mark, who had an opportunity to talk to some of the graduates today. Mark, it's over to you. Good morning. We're still here at the ZRP Ntabazinduna Academy, where we are having the ZRP Presidential Graduation Parade, and we are awaiting the reviewing officer, who is also the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Dr. Emmerson Mnangagwa. Now, one of my colleagues, Mark, had an opportunity to talk to some of the people that are here, as well as some of the graduates that are graduating today. We now take you to Mark. Mark, it's over to you.
Kunzwa kuti zvinhu zvakanaka muupenyu, at least mwana asvikawo pane zvake zvaanoti izvi ndozvazondichengeta muupenyu, abva mukuchengetwa akuzvimiririra. Ndochinhu chinotofadza ichocho, kuti avawo munhu akuzvimiririra abva muhomwe yangu. Yes. Oh, we're from Kanyemba, Zambia border. My central. Yes. Oh, it was a tiresome one.
Happy to be here to see.
With all the effort yandaisa kuti nditosvika chete. Tarara tichifamba usiku wese kuti tisvike pano. Tingowitnessawo chiitiko chakadai. It's a milestone. Kwatiri. Yes. Tinotenda.
Ndiri pangu makadi kumukwashi. Mai Matare. Chatsworth. Ari graduate. Ndiri kuhwa kufara chaizvo zvisingabviri, mwana wangu waita chidadiso chaicho. ndotarisira kuti achandita zvikobvu zvikurukuru netsika vati vanadzo hadziswa netsika zvese ndabva kuchatswedzi kwagutu ndafamba zvakanaka anonzi Faith Matare musikana number 3 tinozvitenda
ndofara mwanangu makadenyu ini ndakazadzwa nemufaro mwanangu wakapamidzirwa tinofara nemwana wangu uri kugajurueta nhasi nekuti ndafara mwana wangu wapindawo murumende wachagadzira upenyu hwangu kuti huite hwakanaka saka amufara wandinawo handitogoni handigoni ndabva kwagutu kuchatswedzi takafamba takangodai takangokondakitana tikatofamba takadai tinotenda mwanangu.
Inini I can't express myself. I'm very happy. Yeah, tichidzoka ku-English term vanoti iwo catch them young. Inini ndafara ne-the age yavari kutora such that vanobva vachidefendera vana vedu kubva kuma-drug taking, and I'm very happy.
And how old is your child?
My child is turning 21. Yes, she's turning 21 this year. Mazvita Rusere. Mazvita Lenience Rusere.
We can see that you are very, very
I'm happy. She has just joined the civil service as a mother. Yeah.
Andiri kunzwa kufara nepastage yavo izvozvi ndiri kunzwa kufara nokuti ini ndinoziva kuti mukati meupenyu achandisimudzira nekushanda kwaari kuita muhurumende ndanzwa kufara zvakanyanya. Marondera exactly. Ndafamba zvakanaka notenda. Tiri pedu makadiwa ndonzi amai zvandaziva hongu. I'm so excited. Ndiri kufara kuti Mwari at least zvaita mwana akushanda Ebeneza Mwari vatigonera. I'm expecting you to serve the country kuti aite zvakanaka aite mupurisa anoremekedza basa rake.
Chiripo makadiwo mai mangudya tinomudaishe ane 18. Handiri kunzwa kufara zvakanyanya zvokutoti handigoni kutombo kana mufaro wacho wakapamidzirwa. Ndoshuvira kuva neupenyu hwakanaka hunobva kwaari since ndakamuitawo kuti ave munhu anoshanda anotsigira mhuri yake zvakanaka.
Many thanks to Mark there. Siyabona kulokujabula okukhulu kubazali, kulokujabula okukhulu kulaba asebeqeda izifundo zabo bekhangelela ukuba ngamapholisa agcweleyo azasebenza lo mphakathi wabo betshengisa ukuzinikela kwepolisa la kuleli ukubona ukuthi akulabo gebenga kuleli lizwe. Baduzane will be seeing the formation of the parade. We are seeing the formation of the parade, and shortly we will be seeing the marching in of the parade into the parade square. And of course we are anxiously waiting for the reviewing officer, who is also the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Dr. Emerson Mnangagwa, who is going to inspect the quarter guard here at the parade square here. It is indeed a beautiful day, and the graduates are looking lovely. 999 graduates, ZRP new police officers who are ready to show their commitment in ensuring a community that is safe and free from crime. 302 females, 697 males today, looking beautiful. We are seeing now the parade marching into the parade square. And like I said, shortly we will also be seeing the reviewing officer inspecting the parade, who is also the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Dr. Emerson Mnangagwa. We've already seen the coming in of traditional chiefs. We've seen in our midst senior government officials, cabinet ministers, and we are awaiting the reviewing officer and the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Dr. Emerson Mnangagwa. Bahle kakhulu namhlanje sibona ama-graduates azabe sengamapholisa amatsha asengena ke kusipholisa sakuleli esikhangela ukuthi bazasebenza belusane lobugebengu lobudlwangudlwangu bukhona phandle ukuze siphile emphakathini ophephileyo, sikwazi njalo ukuthi siphephile, sikwazi ukuthi silamapholisa awaziyo umsebenzi wawo bewuqhuba ngendlela eqotho. Siyababona ke intake 1 of 2024, 999 graduates marching into the parade square.
Chokwadi amazaliwa ndinokutendera ikakuridza muriro nemuridzo nekuti izuva racho inguva yedu ichiri pamusha wedu weZimbabwe Republic Police Ntabazinduna Academy. Izuva ranhasi tichipembera nekufarira mapurisa edu vari kupedza zvidzidzo zvavo zvavakanga vachiita muzvikoro zvedu zviviri zvinoti Ntabazinduna Academy neMukushi Academy. Yabokezisho bezithandekayo uhambo lwabo lwalungekho lula, kwathatha inyanga ezili12 besenza izifundo zabo. Namhlanje balapha bayaqeda, namhlanje sivalelisana nabo sibahambisa elizweni leZimbabwe ukuthi bayobambisana iloZulu ekwakhiweni kwelizwe lethu leZimbabwe. Yabokezisho bezithandekayo kumnandi kujuluka ulutho ilapha Ntabazinduna Academy emathebeleni North Province. Muriro nemuridzo! Yes, we are the Zimbabwe Republic Police.
that the graduates underwent a one-year rigorous training program structured as the Certificate in Police Studies under the tutelage of their highly committed trainers. On this parade, some of the trainers are leading detachments as supernumeraries from the eastern side of the parade square, and they are as follows. Detachment number 1, Sergeant Chikushura Bernard, Department of Police Discipline and Physical Fitness, Mkushi Academy. Detachment number 2, Sergeant Gonzo Thelma, Department of Police Discipline and Physical Fitness, Ntabazinduna Academy. Detachment number 3, Assistant Inspector Mungoni Stoic, Department of Weapons and Public Order Management, Ntabazinduna Academy. Detachment number 4, Assistant Inspector Murwira Yurita, Department of Police Discipline and Physical Fitness, Mukushi Academy. Detachment number 5, Assistant Inspector Sadindi Archford, Department of Weapons and Public Order Management, Ntabazinduna Academy. Detachment number 6, Sergeant Takawira Mildred, Department of Police Discipline and Physical Fitness, Ntabazinduna Academy. Detachment number 7, Assistant Inspector Paulos Bruce, Department of Police Discipline and Physical Fitness, Mkushi Academy. Detachment number 8, Sergeant Mukono Nobet, Department of Police Discipline and Physical Fitness, Ntabazinduna Academy. Detachment number 9, Assistant Inspector James Jonah, Department of Weapons and Public Order Management, Mkushi Academy. Detachment number 10, Assistant Inspector Landani Nkosilati, Department of Police Sciences and Legal Studies, Ntabazinduna Academy. Detachment number 11, Sergeant Mazibugo Taurai, Department of Police Discipline and Physical Fitness, Ntabazinduna Academy. Detachment number 12, Sergeant Chidimu Ngonizashe, Department of Police Weapons and Public Order Management, Ntabazinduna Academy. The Zimbabwe Republic Police Band Drum Major is Constable Matinanga Muslim Tafadzwa. And the Parade Assistant Inspector is Assistant Inspector Ndlovu Paddington, Department of Police Discipline and Physical Fitness, Mkushi Academy. The Parade Assistant Inspector will now hand over the parade to the Parade Chief Inspector, Chief Inspector Siziba Angeline, Mkushi Academy, Chief Instructor.
And this public purpose, they are formed up with the member. Thank you.
In front of the parade are detachment commanders. Soon they will march on to take over detachments from detachment supernumeraries. Detachment commanders are as follows. Detachment number 1, Inspector Gwaka Edzai, Officer in Charge, Department of Police Discipline and Physical Fitness, Mkushi Academy. Detachment number 2, Inspector Nyamutowa Pauline, Officer in Charge, ZRP, Queen's Park, Bulawayo Province. Detachment number 3, Inspector Zhenyika Elson, Officer in Charge, Department of Police Administration, Ntabazinduna Academy. Detachment number 4, Inspector Moyo Rosemary Poshia, Head of Department, Southern Region, Auto Electrics. Detachment number 5, Inspector Makore Ronald, Training Supervisor, Bushwa National Training Center. Detachment number 6, Inspector Zinzi Brenda, Officer in Charge Camps and Hostels, Mkushi Academy. Detachment number 7, Inspector Mushonga Oswald, Officer in Charge ZRP Mpoenzi, Matebeleland South Province. Detachment number 8, Inspector Sianungwa Israel, Officer in Charge Radio Workshops, Matebeleland North Province. Detachment number 9, Inspector Nyoni Mbonisi, Officer in Charge Police Sciences and Legal Studies, Bulawayo Professional Updating Center. Detachment number 10, Inspector Chenyika Bothwell, Officer in Charge Department of Weapons and Public Order Management, Mkushi Academy. Detachment number 11, Inspector Munyenyi Stanford, Officer in Charge Department of Police Sciences and Legal Studies, Ntabazinduna Academy. Detachment number 12, Inspector Magocha Claudius, Second in Charge Department of Police Sciences and Legal Studies, Mkushi Academy. And the band master is Inspector Chigusiwa Fungai, Officer in Charge Band Music 1. The Parade Chief Inspector will now hand over the parade to the Parade Commander, Superintendent Crispin Paul Maone, Superintendent Training, Mkushi Academy.
Good morning, Parade Commander. Graduation parade composed of 1 Parade Chief Inspector, 1 Parade Assistant Inspector, 12 detachment commanders, 12 detachment supernumeraries, a total of 999 graduating recruits, band and drums from the Zimbabwe Republic Police, all formed up in open order, ready for a takeover. Parade Commander say.
Formed up on the eastern side of the Green Square is the Color Party. Soon they will march on to take their positions on the parade square, and as they march, the band will play Takawira.
March on, Hikalo! Right! Present! Still up! Order! Standard! Stand easy!
The Kakati is composed of Inspector Ndlovu Begimpilo, Acting Academy Chief Instructor, Ntabazinduna Academy, holding the Zimbabwe flag. Inspector Ndlovu Cleopas, Officer in Charge Administration, Harare Traffic, holding the police flag. Escort to the color comprises of Assistant Inspector Ziri Mavonai, Department of Police Discipline and Physical Fitness, Mkushi Academy. Assistant Inspector Chuma Lirato, Department of Police Administration Studies, Ntabazinduna Academy. And Assistant Inspector Chikabwe Koleta, Department of Police Discipline and Physical Fitness, Ntabazinduna Academy. Tinoramba tichikuchingamidzai hama vadiwa pano paNtabazinduna Police Academy apo tauya kuzopemberera vakomana nevasikana vapedza zvidzidzo zvavo zvechipurisa. Ngatirambei takateerera zvinotevera.
khona lenjelele kwelimoda kwenze jubala kwelimo khona lenjelele jubala kwelimoda kwenze jubala kwelimo khona lenjelele njiya abantu abamyivalele mami hawo khona lenjelele njiya abantu abamyivalele mami hawo la hai hai ole valele mami hawo khona le kwelimoda kwenze jubala kwelimo khona lenjelele jubala kwelimoda kwenze jubala kwelimo khona lenjelele kwelimoda kwenze jubala kwelimo khona lenjelele khona le
the following: Chairperson, Board of Governors, ZRP Umguza High School, Mr. Ignatius Gona. Zimbabwe Human Rights Commission Chairperson, Honorable Fungai Majome. ZICC Chairperson, Justice W. Chinamora. We would also like to acknowledge Honorable Commissioner Sibuta.
independence, heroes, and defense forces celebrations, and many more. We are committed to telling the unbiased Zimbabwean story, giving you unfettered access to the latest news and developments shaping our nation. From the streets of Harare to the world stage, Current Affairs brings you the stories that matter most to Zimbabweans. Don't miss out on our in-depth coverage of local and international issues, expert analysis, and thought-provoking discussions. ZBC Current Affairs, where the world meets Zimbabwe. Stay informed, stay engaged, and stay ahead.
And so we are still here at the ZRP Ntabazinduna Academy Parade Square, where we are witnessing 999 graduates becoming new police officers. And we are awaiting the reviewing officer and the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Dr. Emerson Mnangagwa. We did say that the ZRP has different specialized units, and one of them is the police band. And of course, Mark had an opportunity to talk to them. Let's hear what they had to say.
Good morning, Inspector Ove. How are you?
I'm fine, my brother. Thank you so much. Good morning, Zimbabwe.
And how are you feeling today on this day, this momentous occasion of the presidential graduation parade?
Obviously, Mark, you would know it's a milestone achievement for the organization. It's a milestone achievement for the band to be part of this prestigious event where His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, is officiating.
And can you demystify some misconceptions about music for us?
No, thank you very much, Mark, for bringing that interesting concept. Let me register my dissatisfaction over various misconceptions associated with music. People still have that colonial mindset which relegate music to the peripherals. But that is not true, Mark. You would understand that music is culture. Music is a way of life. You would also agree with me that music plays a critical role from a person's birth to his death, so you cannot separate the two. Having said that, Mark, I also would want to let our viewers know that music is part of our history. Or alternatively, I can say music is the fountain of our history. While it is good that we have historians who document our history, music tells the real story. Historians sometimes misrepresent facts, but music will tell the story as it is. Hence, I want to urge our viewers out there to give music the respect it deserves, Mark.
Thank you for that wonderful articulation. And can you walk us through the recruitment process of bandsmen?
Oh, thank you very much. The major or the main basic requirement to become a bandsman is that you have to be a trained police officer. So in other words, we are saying 5 O levels, including the training of police recruit basic training. And then on our recruitment, usually we use what we call talent identification, where we identify musical skills within our recruits as they will be training in depot, mostly during their church services and all other functions where recruits attend. Because you are aware, Mark, that there is an argument on whether musicians are born or made. So obviously we need someone with a basic skill so that when we nurture him or her at the police band training, it becomes easier for him to cope up with the requirements, Mark.
And can you walk us through some of the training that the bandsmen go through?
Yes, let me say, one renowned scholar once said, no organization can grow faster than the development and training of its human resource. And as such, the Commissioner General of Police, Commissioner General Stephen Mutamba, is on record emphasizing that training is very critical in order for members to become effective and efficient. As such, the police band is not an exception, and as such, we carry training programs, musical training programs to be precise, and the Theory of Music is one such program that we carry the band training from grade 1 to grade 5, in line with the associated boards of the Royal Schools of Music program. We also do practicals of music from grade 1 to grade 3, which is also in line with the associated boards of the Royal Schools of Music. But also I would need to mention that besides the in-house training that we carry at band, we also outsource training from institutions of higher learning, Midland State University, Zimbabwe College of Music, where our members are certified in various degrees. For example, we've got a degree in ethnomusicology, a degree in musicology, a degree in master in music business, to mention just a few. And I'm happy to say this, Mark, all these bandsmen that you are seeing performing here, 50% of them are holders of various degrees in music, Mark.
That's fantastic. And then we can hear the band is playing. What is the role of music in the graduation parade?
Thank you so much. As you shall see when the graduating recruits are marching in, firstly, the bass drum. We used to call it the heart of African rhythm or the heart of music. It plays a critical role when the recruits are marching, because the bass drum determines the tempo and the pace that the recruits will be marching. therefore ensuring uniformity in the parade. Apart from that, we'd also appreciate, Mark, that music plays a critical role in motivating the recruits as they will be marching in the parade. And besides motivating the recruits, you would also realize that music entertains the audience, our dear parents, all the viewers who have come to witness this parade, Mark.
And then can you also walk us through the secret behind the police band's success?
Like what I said, the training is at the core of the organization. You know, there is this old English proverb which say, an apple does not fall far from the tree. Others, they say, you become what you sit under. So the police band being under the Zimbabwe Public Police, which is a professional organization, which is an organization which believes in training. Training, Mark, is one of the key areas towards the success of the police band. However, in terms of training, I need to single out that these bandsmen are trained mostly in sight reading, which is a critical component towards music performance. And also besides the training, discipline is key to the organization. Discipline is key to the success, Mark.
And maybe lastly, what would you say, or can you walk us through the process of how to hire the police band should one want to?
Okay, the police band is the people's band, is at their disposal. The procedure to hire the band is very simple, and the charges are also very, very comfortable. The procedure is that one has to write an application letter to the Commissioner General of Police requesting for the services of the band. And in that letter, the person should state the nature of the function, the type of the band that is required, the date and time, and the venue of the function. And let me say, Mark, that letter should be submitted to the Police General Headquarters by hand. Let me repeat, by hand. And then a response will be given within 7 working days, Mark.
So thank you so much, Inspector Owe, for that. Very, very much insightful. And all the best with conducting the band as we're going to go through our program. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mark.
Yibo ke lava abasinikeza amachacho amnandi aweZimbabwe Public Police Band. Sike sayizwa kinzisa ngesikhathi iparade yethu imacha ingena ku Parade Square ukuthi bachaya sibili kamnandi ndisazokuzwa omunye umculo omnandi kusiya phambili ngohlelo lwethu. Phambilini we spoke to the police spokesperson, Commissioner Paul Nyati, who said it is the community's role as well to support the Zimbabwe Republic Police in carrying out their duties to ensure a community that is free from crime. And so we did have a chance to go out into the Zimbabwean public and hear what they also expect from the policemen.
Ngelele ukuthi umuntu ongangena esipholiseni kube ngumuntu ofit street ongathatha amasayidi
umuntu mayenza icala alandele kuhle ayikho umuntu kusasa ubusizothiwa umuntu ade hambe wa reporter zukuzuku sozothiwa umuntu lwana kala cala wena uma reporter sudecala
kodwa kungomoshiwe
yinto esikhangelena leyo
ukuthi kungathathwa ama favors umuntu omoshileyo alandele icala lakhe
lawe futhi uma reporter bekutshele futhi i reply ukuthi kuhambe njani ayikho icala phongo kuphela kanjalo nje ungalibonanga singajabula
mama police
as youth yeZimbabwe esikukhangelelayo for amapholisa ukuthi esikhangele especially emankazaneni yabo ukuthi sibekwazi ukucommunicate labo bebe friendly.
Thina njengomphakathi ezama youth sidinga ukuthi sibe namaphoyisa asinikeza isiqiniseko sokuthi kulezi insuku ubona ingane ezincane zibulawa umthoriro amagabha nama drugs, so there's a lot of drug abuse ekhona, and mawubheka uzothola ukuthi no amaphoyisa wona some of them uzukuthi ngathi babangani balabo bantu, so it's very shameful ukuthi i-policing yala ekhaya it's one of the powerful i-police esinayo, so we really need i-trust again as ama youth.
Lapha bakithi okusikhathazayo ngamapholisa laba yikuthi kona sokule corruption eningi kakhulu. You find in most cases ungazwenza inkarathe ecala as long as ule mali ungabapha imali uphelele emoyeni. So in a way we want efficient police people, very efficient, ababamba umsebenzi ngemfanelo, bengabi ngabantu abathengekayo just because you have money you get away with the case yabo bakuyekele nje just because ubaphathele lapha sifuna amapolisa efficient njalo abathi ungababizela ukuthi khona sokonakele ngapi bebe khonapho in time, not to take their time. Noma ufika police station bangazapho ngoku-ignore uhlala ama-2 hours khonaphana bona lokhu bezixoxela ngali wena uzoripota into e-emergency. Yikho amapolisa abazame ukuthi khona babe ngabantu abaleqiniso abangala corruption aba efficient.
Sifuna amapolisa asebenzayo angathatha ama-bribes ngoba abantu khathesi amacala kuyenzwa amacala uthola icala khona kaliphumeleli. Omunye lwana owonileyo sebuye ezobhadala inkalakatha yemali wena ongowoni lewe usuluza. Sifuna amapolisa ayenze umsebenzi wawo ngendlela abawufundela ngayo bewenze nje ngokuzithemba futhi belandele i-constitution yeZimbabwe bengaphambuki benze khonokho kukhona ku-constitution belandele imithetho bebe ngabantu abathembekileyo emphakathini ngoba khathesi umphakathi vele awusela qiniso lamapolisa. Ungahlangana lepolisa wonelwe khona futhi uyamtshela uzothi hayi mana mbijana angilama-resources ngangilani kodwa yena umsebenzi wakhe uyabe wazi. Umuntu la nxa ngingazeli ukuthi hayi nanguyana phela umuntu wonile lapha uthola ukuthi umuntu wena ngafike ebhadala imali encane finish icala seliphelile. Lesifuna amapolisa asebenza ngokuzithemba benza umsebenzi wabo njengokufundela kwabo bebe leqiniso emphakathini.
Nambone ngani ipolisa kumele ube ngumuntu othembakeleyo njalo o-strict njengabantwana besikolo so bakhangele ukuthi benzani bengayenzi into zama-drugs lokunye benzikhangele into zesikolo kuphela. It's like amanye amankazana bengigadela ukathese bebangumsindo emchoveni ekhanya ukuthi abantu abenza ama-drugs khathesi bahamba bemisa imota bekhangela labantwana abangasobaba. So I think amapolisa amele ebe ngabantu abathembakeleyo njalo aba-strict.
Alright, sisi sevagari vemuZimbabwe tiri kufara edu nebasa riri kuitwa nemapurisa edu. Hatisi kuona macomplaints akanyanya kuitika ari kuitwa nevanhu but especially kutraffic tiri kuona kuti maroadblocks anga akambowanda apera. Vakushandisawo dzimotikari havachavhari zvokuti waitadza kupinda kana mutauni ukaenda kunengwe road yakavharwa ukada kutendera nokwakavharwa but iko zvinezvi tiri kuona kuti zviri kushandika. Mutauni vanga vazara vachimira maintersection pamaroadblocks but tiri kuona kuti vakabuda muroad. Saka izvozvo I think zvinotipawo confidence semamotarist kuti patinofamba hatingoti kona iwamiswa. Saka ipapo toda kungotenda kutraffic side of the police kana even mapatrols avanoita mustreet tinoona kuti tinenge tiri safe. Hatingati pane mainstances ekuharaswa nemapurisa tiri kuona so far. Aiwa kana vakazara muroad vanenge vaita basa ravo but pane pamwe poti tinozofilawo kuti izvi hazvisiri comfortable. Wafamba 5 minutes wamiswa, 10 minutes later wamiswa. Ukambotarisa kuti unogona kumiswa more than 20 times pamaroadblocks a day. Izvezvo zvatoaffecta time yedu because time yedu isusu iri pakushanda yakanyanya. Saka ikazomiswa muroad umu at the end of the day mabasa teda kuita topedzisira tisina kumapedza kumaita.
I'm happy neservice yatiri kupiwa nemapurisa especially mumaroads vanotevera zvakanyanya pamastop sign. Vanenge vachiona kuti haufaniri kucrossa road usati wateerera stop sign. And number 2 vari kuavoida kufamba vanhu vakaisa maheadphones muroad. It's a good thing because zviri kukonzera maaccidents akanyanya kufamba une maheadphones and mota ikauya auinzwe.
Zvavanofanira kuita vakaona mota inenge ine problem vasaidzingirira nokuti vakaidzingirira at the end of the day inowira mugomba yokuvadza vanhu handiri maona yedu vanokwanisa kungotora nhamba kana vatora nhamba then vozoingeita process inoita kuti vanhu vacho vabatiwe. Ndatiri kuona vanhu vazhinji vachikuvara. Kudzingirira I don't think it's a good solution. Saka ngavangoitawo zvinoitiwa mota dzese dzina manhamba kuno kwadzinowanikwa kuti kana mota yakadai at the end of the day it's safe for the people, it's safe for pamuridzi wekombi handiti maona manje. Ndezvandiona zviri nani inini. Otherwise vari kushanda zvakanaka chose but munhu haungadzingiriri vari kutsika vanhu kana vakutiza vanhu vaya havana basa nekuti murodhi muno munhu saka pano kuparara vanhu vakawanda vachikuvara vakawanda hati munoona.
Tinongodawo mapurisa anoshanda basa sokupinda nokudzidzira kwavakaita basa ravo vashande sai.
Those are the views and comments from the general public to the Zimbabwe Republic Police. But I believe at the end of the day, living in a community that is free from crime, it's up to you and me, making sure that we do not do crime, and as well as making sure that we report any suspicious activities, because the criminals actually live amongst us. And so if we are to live in a community that is free from crime, we have to work together with the Zimbabwe Republic Police and in making their duties easier to carry out. And so we are still awaiting, which is the highlight of the day, we are awaiting the reviewing officer, who is also the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Dr. Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, who will arrive and get an opportunity to inspect the quarter guard. And we already see that the parade is already on the parade square awaiting his arrival. There are 999 graduates today who will be new police officers ready to show the ZRP's commitment in ensuring a community that is free from crime. For now, we follow proceedings.
To acknowledge the presence of the Commandant Police Academy, Assistant Commissioner Ali Simbarashe Hondo, on the parade square.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Thank you, sir. Order!
We are now waiting for the arrival of the Commissioner General of Police. Ladies and gentlemen, the Commissioner General of Police, Commissioner General Stephen Mutamba,
Commissioner General wamapolisa Commissioner General Stephen Mutamba onguye undunankulu wamapolisa kuleli eZimbabwe. Uyangena ke siyambona nangiyana nguye ke undunankulu wenhlanganiso yamapolisa akuleli. The Commissioner General of the Zimbabwe Republic Police, Commissioner General Stephen Mutamba, has just come through, and we are also seeing the arrival of service chiefs who have been given a mandate to work closely with the anti-stock theft unit, ikakhulu emaphandleni, because that's where we witness a lot of stock theft. So service chiefs have been encouraged to work closely with the anti-stock theft unit of the Zimbabwe Republic Police. We continue to receive different delegates, and we are now receiving the reviewing officer and who is also the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Dr. Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, which is the highlight of the day, his arrival today at this wonderful occasion, the Zimbabwe Republic Police Presidential Graduation Parade. The guest of honor is here, the reviewing officer, who is also the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Dr. Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. He will get an opportunity to inspect the quarter guard who are already on the parade square.
Guests may now take seats. The parade commander now marches forward to report the state of the parade and invite the guest of honor to inspect the parade.
Good afternoon, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, the Zimbabwe Republic Police Recruit Graduation Parade of Intake 1 of 24, composed of 14 officers, 14 supernumeraries, a total of 999 graduating recruits, comprising 697 males and 302 females. The Color Party and the Zimbabwe Republic Police Band, they are all formed up in open order ready for inspection, Your Excellency. Thank you, Your Excellency.
The guest of honor has accepted to inspect the parade, and as he inspects, the band will play Neanda Mutamudzimu, Makanaka, and Mufudziwe Wai.
Number one judgment, and the band will stand first. Remember, standard!
The guest of honor will now inspect the police band. The guest of honor has finished inspecting the parade and is being escorted back to the saluting dais. The parade commander now seeks permission for the parade to march past in slow and quick time, followed by drill demonstrations.
Inspection, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, permission for the graduation parade to march past and in slow and quick time, followed by some drill demonstrations by the graduates, Your Excellency. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Permission has been granted, and as they march in slow time, the band will play Nziradzema Soja, Lalelani, Ndave Kuyenda, Mufudzi Akanaka, and Jabulani Vazali. And in quick time, the band will play Tisava Kanganwe, Mururu, Toho, Sijabule, and Ubu Kwele Kwele.
Ocean Parade. Very much past in slow and quick time. Move the right in front. Aye!
Yes, we are the Zimbabwe Republic Police. Njengoba sihlome sithandekayo inamhlanje sibuthene lapha ukuthakazelela injoba siyakubona ukuthi amapholisa ethu afoda okulokuciko anamandla njoba libona ukuthi ugijinywa njani laphana uyimasimtshedenini umphululo lemva gloglo.
Hold up! Stand up!
Itambe ngetichiona imapurisa edu ari kupendera zvidzidzo zvavo zvachifora zvine mutsindo apa takuona macommanders avo vachitipakurira hazvigumire zvakare pavari zvinondosvika kumukuru wedu mukuru wemapurisa tese ndokwatinozvitora tarisaone ikhangira ubone ilanga ubone ingativarovere ivi mavoko ingativapeika imhorere nemuridzo.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to witness some scintillating drill movements by the graduation parade. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the movements.
Matigwa na bene bayo. Hallelujah.
It is now time for the commitment pledge, and it will be led by the Assistant Commandant, Ntabazinduna Police Academy, Chief Superintendent Wycliffe Mlondiwa.
Good afternoon, Your Excellency. I'm Chief Superintendent Wycliffe Mlondiwa, the Assistant Commandant, Ntabazinduna Police Academy. My role for now is to explain the profound significance of the commitment pledge to be undertaken by graduating recruits. The pledge nurtures correct mental attitudes and professional habits that are essential for the embracement of the policing strategies which are key to combating crime. Ultimately, this ensures peace, stability, and security for the prosperity of our beloved country, Zimbabwe, Your Excellency.
As a member of the Zimbabwe Public Police, I do hereby pledge and commit that I shall uphold the Constitution of Zimbabwe and enforce laws of the land without fear of fame, to protect and secure the lives and property of the people, and observe human rights, to prevent, investigate, and detect all forms of crime, that I shall execute my duties professionally, and shun all forms of corruption, and to remain loyal and patriotic to my country, Zimbabwe. Your Excellency.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
now time for the presentation of certificates to 8 representatives of the 48 best recruits who excelled in their individual squads during the one-year police training program. Ladies and gentlemen, the selection criterion includes academic prowess, leadership qualities, individual disciplinary record, among other attributes. As they march, the band will play Kanatokoa. First to receive the certificate is number 089657 Charlie, Recruit Constable Mbewe, Your Excellency. Next is number 089912 Echo, Recruit Constable Munkuli. Followed by number 090142 Echo, Recruit Constable Mloi. The next recipient is number 090176 Romeo, Recruit Constable Bieni. Following is number 997762 Yankee, Recruit Constable Gomo. The next awardee is number 997840 Hotel, Recruit Constable Vivinya. Following is number 997856 Alpha Recruit Constable Ndlovu. And the last recipient is number 997895 Sierra Recruit Constable Musiwa, Your Excellency. The parade will now advance in review order for the guest of honor to address the parade. As they advance, the band will play Vaipururudza.
Big Standard! Stand easy!
The guest of honor will now address the parade.
The Director of Ceremonies, Commissioner Pinyati, the Minister of State for Provincial Affairs and Devolution for Matabeleland North Province, Honorable Richard Moyo, the Minister of Home Affairs and Cultural Heritage, Honorable Gazembe, other Honorable Ministers and Deputy Ministers who are here, the Chief Secretary to the President Cabinet, Dr. Martin Rushoya, the Chairman of the Public Service Commission, Dr. Vincent Ungwe, the Commissioner General of the Zimbabwe Republic Police, Commissioner General S. Ntamba, service chiefs who are here, senior government officials, Commandant, Zimbabwe Republic Police Academy, Assistant Commissioner A.S. Ondo, our traditional leaders, Mazimambo Edu, Varipano, 2025 ZRP Recruit Pass Out Parade. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, it is my singular honor and privilege to officiate at this graduation ceremony here at these historic grounds of Ntabazinduna. Today, we celebrate the young sons and daughters of the soil before us, who have taken the bold pledge to save our motherland within the Zimbabwe Republic Police. This gathering marks the end of a comprehensive training program of the cadets and the beginning of their sacred journey as steadfast defenders of the peace, law and order of our motherland. The graduation of these new 999 recruit police officers further demonstrates the unwavering obligation of my administration to ensure peace, security, and public safety across the country as critical ingredients for the realization of Vision 2030. It is commendable that the Zimbabwe Republic Police continues to be a people police force that is representative of all communities. Holding this national event here in Matabeleland North Province is also a testament to the Zimbabwe Republic Police adherence to our people-centered devolution and decentralization agenda. Through programming such as this one, the Second Republic is walking the talk and availing empowerment development opportunities throughout every village, ward, district, and province of our motherland, Zimbabwe. No one and no place must be left behind. The leap made to date in advancing gender equality and inclusivity, which dovetails with national and global development benchmarks, is commendable. Female recruits are standing shoulder to shoulder alongside their male counterparts, constituting 31% of the total graduates. Congratulations. Makoroko Tamshop. Ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, to you, the graduating recruits, you have joined the police force at a time when the broader global environment is undergoing seismic geopolitical shifts, whose ripple effects are felt as far wide as our own jurisdiction. The nation is experiencing unprecedented economic growth and investment, increased external visitors, broad-based empowerment, and social transformation. All this demands a police service that is modern, agile, and robust to best respond to the new challenges and harness emerging opportunities. Building public trust and community partnerships while reducing crime through transparent, collaborative problem-solving measures involving communities using new technologies is now of critical importance. The training you have received during this course is the bedrock upon which the safety of our people, as well as the peace and order of the state, is built. You are now equipped in the fundamentals of law enforcement and trained to handle complex frontiers of the modern criminal domain. Aspects to violent crimes, networks of cybercrime, and the threats of terrorism are skills you must continually improve on, following the initial basic training you acquired during this course. Knowledge tools of the trade are only as good as those that wield it. From Zambezi to Limpopo, Plumtree to Mtare, we need police officers, men and women, who are patriotic, loyal, skilled and committed to demonstrating unwavering professionalism. You, our graduates and new officers, have the duty to serve the communities and people of Zimbabwe with humility and selflessness. I congratulate the Zimbabwe Republic Police for the forward-looking curriculum undertaken by the graduating class. This guarantees that the police service is built on our motherland's rich past, heritage and culture in order to master the future in a fast-evolving world. Innovation and adaptability in the training modules offered must be continuous so that the ZRP remain equipped to effectively play its role under the National Development Strategy number 2 and the pursuit of Vision 2030 and beyond. On its part, my government continues to provide the requisite resources, tools and equipment, as well as appropriate conditions of service. Comrades and friends, ladies and gentlemen, as we fortify national borders and the internal security ecosystem, let us be persistently vigilant against all enemies within and beyond. The scourge of drug and substance abuse is threatening our sound societal base anchored on the family, especially among young people who are our future. I challenge you, the graduating class, to be relentless in fighting criminal activities and deviant behavior associated with drug and substance abuse. Drug routes, supply and demand chains, over and above the drug lords and kingpins, should be expunged without fear or favor. The deployment of multi-pronged strategies that guarantee vigorous border and mainland controls by interagency teams are being scaled up. We will never surrender our children and young adults to the menace of drug and substance abuse. Police officers should never be found using or facilitating the use, sale, or movement of drugs and harmful substances. Meanwhile, our roads and highways are vital cogs for commerce, trade, and community connectivity, as well as cultural exchanges. The Zimbabwe Republic Police and other road traffic agencies are directed to urgently deploy contemporary technologies, including the use of artificial intelligence, drones, surveillance cameras, and electronic ticketing to increase efficiency and safety along all transport corridors. Recklessness and aggressive driving that often rob us of precious lives must be met with necessary weight and the force of the law. Citizens are called upon to obey traffic laws, and they play their part to restore order and accountability on our roads. Comrades and friends, peace, unity, and security are fundamental prerequisites for accelerated sustainable development, industrialization, and modernization. The Zimbabwe Republic Police and other stakeholders in the security sector are called upon to guard and promote the ongoing development trajectory. Criminal syndicates of any kind should never find sanctuary within our jurisdiction. All forms of deviant behavior, such as corruption, fraud, money laundering, should be expunged, while perpetrators of gender-based violence, among other vices, must be timely prosecuted towards a crime-free Zimbabwe. To the law-abiding and hard-working citizens of our motherland, I challenge you to be a national shield and line of defense against crime. Break the silence, reject, shun, expose, and report criminality of whatever form. To champion this trust, the police service is challenged to remain alert and among our communities. The synergies and united front that exist between the police service, prosecution authorities, and judiciary is applauded. More must be done towards joint and complementary staff capabilities and delivery quality services in our criminal justice system. I call upon the ZRP, Zimbabwe Republic Police, and other sections of the country's internal security architecture to be deliberate in their responsibility towards facilitating and not frustrating the impact of our policies and programs. The police force and security apparatus, along with public sector in general, should work in unison under the whole of government and society approach. As the Republic Police, you must aid positive results throughout the socio-economic arena and help reflect our national brand, Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe must continue to be a safe investment destination as well as a safe place to visit, live, and work. Distinguished invited guests, I express my gratitude to the parents, guardians, families, and relatives of this year's graduating class for their support and guidance, which has seen them realize this success milestone and careers in the police service. Dinokutenda imose ngiyalibonga lonke parents, wabereki, abazali. In concluding, I urge you, the graduates, to stay true to that path you have chosen, a call to duty and sacrifice in complete service to our great motherland, Zimbabwe. Pursue fruitful careers always guided by the motto of the Zimbabwe Republic Police: for the law, for the people, and for the country. Not just on your badges, but in your hearts, minds, and all that you do. Integrity is what you do when no one is looking. The journey ahead will test your conduct, your honesty, and professionalism. In the face of temptation, stand firm and forthright, acting in accordance to the dictates of our national constitution and the police service charter, among other enabling legal instruments of our motherland, Zimbabwe. Remember that nyika inovakwa, igotongwa, igonamatirwa nevene vayo. Ilizwe lakiwa libuswe likulekilwe ngabanikazi balo. Hallelujah. be known as part of those who are building our country, not those tearing it down. The Zimbabwe Republic Police, and indeed the entire security establishment, has no place for rotten apples. You are the custodians of our collective trust, our hope, and our confidence. Go out there and help build our Zimbabwe Republic Police brand. We can all be proud of in our march towards the realization of our prosperous future. With these remarks, it is now my singular honor and privilege to once again congratulate you, the 2025 Zimbabwe Republic Police recruits, for successfully completing your training course. Ndikuti kwamuri makorokoto amhlope. Mwari akuropafadzei. God bless you all. God bless Zimbabwe. I thank you.
The guest of honor has finished addressing the parade. Guests are kindly requested to rise as he receives the compliments of the presidential salute.
Presidential salute! Present!
Guests may now take seats. The parade commander will march forward to seek permission for the parade to march past and off the parade square in column of route, followed by physical fitness and unarmed defense demonstrations.
Thank you for the address, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, permission for the graduation parade to march past and off in column of route, followed by physical fitness and unarmed defense demonstrations by some of the graduates, Your Excellency. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Permission has been granted, and as they march, the band will play Ndibaba Vanogona, Mapurisa, and we will not come back again. Guests are kindly requested to rise during the play of the regimental song, Mapurisa.
Graduation parade! Pretty much past and just the column of roots of the right found! Iron!
Asisukumeni sonke.
Zimbabwe Murikoeruko! Greetings once again, ladies and gentlemen. Makadidiko salibonani. Muriko butu, muribwaju. Iwi. Dashika panguaino naika. My name is Kazongo Sajeni Mangurue. Welcome to this second segment of this graduation parade, where members of the physical fitness and unarmed defense are going to demonstrate some amazing skills. For now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the demonstrations. Bandi Tetemula Timbe. Ati paramtam moedo, recruit constable, Chaunoita, Chacha, the spin boy, hiwi, Ziganzi, we are hunting Kubasa Vakomana. Vachipinda munandare, weuzvonere, mutakunazva, vakomana nevasikana, where physical fitness and unarmed defense, rekatione, kuti mandimba, akatigirei pazuva ranhasi. These trainees underwent rigorous training under the tutorship of their instructors, the Commissioner General of the Zimbabwe Republic Police, Mkanya Ivao, being the chief instructor. And today, they are being led by the only certified Zimbabwean ninja, Sensei Shidoshi Shihan Wilfred Mashaya Batatemfoeto. In Kibadansi, they're going to demonstrate some power for the law of Zimbabwe, for the country Zimbabwe, for the people of Zimbabwe. Wanakugana kunenge kudada kusimba kwacho vana vakaja vakaguta pazvikoro zvedu zvechipurisa vakomana mutakunanza chete. In the categories that are going to demonstrate some push-ups, Recruit Constable Mazoze, Etaoni, Maripo Papo, Abasari Guroa, Recruit Constable Guitira, Natalioni, but you know what, Kata, Mande Pam Soro, Handetone, Haste, woo! Here we was on it, live without sound. Rekatone kuriziko famba say, Rigo Constable Nube, Taunoita, Machengete, Ziganzi Wachikanda Sipism, 100 pounds soro. Ziganzi Nikaino Vakwa, never Navakaja, Vakaya, Vakakuta, Zomurkona Isosi, Zukikam Nandere Naika, Ziganzi, Neshikomana, Rigo Constable Matembere Zulu, Nube, Mujakati, Moyo Alpha, Honawoni, Heish, Wakomana, Ziganzi leaving no one behind. Takurana nai tichienda kubasa handetone vakomana kumacha kwemhando yepamusoro veuzonera vakomana ndorozi mutakunanzva naika mamwe mabasa makuru arikuitwa namukanya Commissioner General of Police Stephen Ngaba vakomana hona hasha dzacho dziri kuitwa nemapurisa akasimba akaita zvemhando yepamusoro iwe zvikanzi rikuconstable tagarira ndozvatakatagarira kaizvi achifamba namachengete ndozvanga chengetera kaizvi vakomana imi kugona kunenge kudada vachisvetuka iwe uyauzvonere murune muridzo rekatone sikufamba sei zvikati nechikomana chekwadalioni nechikomana chekogwitira zvikati hey socha sa hawu iwe weuzodere zvikati chachapo zvikati Facebook fight demonstration apo apo noti richapo iwe ngona ngoto zvikati hambe tone chibhakera butsu hasha iwe vakomana kugona vachikudada zvavo vaombere mako rekatone kuti zviri kufamba wadi zvikati tikona munhata nyaya yanetsa nyika yedu nyaya yekuputwa zvinodhaka vamwe vari kumwa zvinodhaka zviri kuitwa nevana vedu vatiri kuchengeta kwatinogara nhaika muzvikoro tiri kuzviona zviri kuitika munharaunda zviri kuitika vamwe vari kutengesa nekuputa zvinodhaka asi Zimbabwe Republic Police yakati aiwaka ndo basa redu ratakatumwa naCommissioner General tichaputitsa kunonzi kurova zvisingaiti nhaika vese vanoputa nekudhaka madrugs Zimbabwe irikoya kose puchacha achirova zvemhando yepamusorosoro vakomana imi hazvina kumira mushenhaika wemuzonere mhuri yeZimbabwe tiri kuti isusu kana ukabatwa iwewe uchimwa kana kuputa zvinodhaka aiwa unosungwa tatayena asi dambudziko razvinozozvipa nanje tiri kuona kuti munhu anozosvika pakufa munhu anozofa naika takurasikirwa neupenyu takurasikirwa neutano hwevana vedu saka tiri kuti isusu hatisi kuda pasi nevanhu vanoputa naika pasi nevanhu vari kumwa zvinodhaka zvinouraya nyika yedu. And now into the arena we have Assistant Inspector Nyamukondiwa aripo ipapa naika. He is a learned and certified fitness trainer, a current Mr. Zimbabwe Republic Police, a bodybuilding fitness champion. He holds several national titles in bodybuilding and fitness. Arkufamba na Sajeni Vangana, the certified fitness trainer, and he is the current Mr. Zimbabwe Republic Police men's physique. Vakomana vapinda munandare. Commissioner General masimbira akaita vanawa, Your Excellency, vana mamuchiona vari kumacha vari mauniform avo ndo masimbira avakaita aya. Tazongoti isusu vakomana tisapfeke mabhachi kuti Your Excellency vaone type yemapurisa ari kubikwa namukanya Commissioner General of Police naika ndimba ona nyama dzacho General ndakutuma iwewe Mashaya, Inspector Mashaya, enda unopa vakomana ava message yangu vaitumire munyika yose kuti pane zvandiri kuda kuti zvisvike kwese kwamunogara ngavuri matebhuredi mashonalendi kupi kwese manyika lendi. Here is the message from the Commissioner General of the Zimbabwe Republic Police. Nagala tsotsi, nagala sikevenga, nagala sela, wakoyo, ayavuya mapolisa. Beware criminals. Wakoyo, iwe, vakomana, itaipe yemapurisa akubikwa ameno zvenyu kune vaya vanongofarira kunge muchingoenda against mutemo ari kuuya mapurisa akubikwa naCommissioner General. Hapana kumira mushe naika zvinotendwa izvozvo. Assistant Inspector Nyamukondiwa Sajeni Vangana zvikanzi tinokutendai. Iwe mutambo uchipfuurira mberi in the arena, ladies and gentlemen, the world champion, a multi-award winning martial artist, first African that won the world champion Kobudo in martial arts, the multiple Hall of Famer, and the first Black American to be inducted in the multiple Hall of Fames in Europe, in Asia. That includes Barcelona Hall of Fame, Lisbon Hall of Fame, Portugal Hall of Fame, London Hall of Fame, Serbia Hall of Fame, Poland. He is the first member of the uniformed forces to be crowned the sports person of the year in 2018, and the first Zimbabwean ever to be crowned the regional sportsman of the year in 2019. Mukomana Your Excellency akamutsa the Zim Ninja Academy traina vana vemapolisa nevamwe vana zvavo munharaunda munharaunda dzatinogara nhaika. Tiri kuti mukomana uyu akakwanisa kuenda munyika yeku-UK nevana vakauya ne43 medals vachiita mutambo unonzi the Kobudo Martial Arts in Zimbabwe. Ichokwadi, he is the founder of the award-winning Zim Ninja Academy, which is taking our kids off the roads, off the streets, and helping them fight drugs and substance abuse. Vakumana, ninja, machaya, shidoshi, sensei, aripa papa nega, zvikanzoona achishandisa machako sticks zvemhando yepamusoro-soro, ndo pakatozongofamba achirakasha vari kunyika dzandataura idzi nega. Ndiye mukomana wacho iyeye, nhasi ari pano akati rega ndimboratidze mabasa makuru. Ndiri pano paNtabazinduna nhaika with Your Excellency, mukomana wamuri kuona uyu nhasi ndichitaura kudai so achibva ipo pano anenge akananga kuRussia paane mutambo waari kunoita ikoko nhaika nemandimba ari munhandare. Tinokushuvira kufamba kwakanaka mukomana. Rega tione kuti zviri kufamba sei. Zvikanzi pari zvino izvi tinokutendai. Ngatiomberei maoko. Panga tiri kuona vana vedu vakwanisa kugraduata mushure mokunge vaita basa rakanaka kudai. Saka tinokushuvira iwo kuti pamunenge maakudzokera kunzvimbo dzamunogara, fambisai shoko ranga riri kuparidzwa nemapurisa kuti hatisi kuda zvinodhaka kuvana vedu, hatisi kuda zvinodhaka kuzvikoro. Ngatichengetedzei vana vedu, tovadzidzisa kubva vachiri vadiki kusvika vakura nhaika. Saka tinokushuvirai nyasha dzerwendo pamakufamba makudzokera. Mwari ave nemi. From the comment box, my name is Asongo. My name is Sajeni Piggy Manguru. I thank you for now. Bye-bye.
Bakithi bekulusuku oluhle kakhulu sesibona njalo obengumhlonitshi omkhulu kulomkhosi umongameli welizwe uDr Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa esesuka ke kulindawo eZRP Ntabazinduna Academy ngemva kokuqeqetsha ama-graduates ayi-999 okusho ukuthi amapolisa akuleli aseyengezekelele nge-999. Uthayile kakhulu inhlanganiso yeZRP Hlombe ukuthi bayalinganisa amathuba phakathi kwabesilisa labesifazana ngoba siyabona phela kulamantombazana ayi-302 namajaha ayi-697 okutshengisela ukuthi ngempela bayaqakathekisa ukuthi amantombazana lawo atholakale phakathi kwamapholisa akuleli. Ukhuthazile njalo ukuthi amapholisa akuleli asebenze ngobuqotho. Ukhuthazile ukuthi uma bephuma lapha bayekwakha ilizwe labo ngoba ilizwe lakhiwa ngabanikazi balo. Nika inovakwa nevenevayo. Okukhathesi ke sengihlangana lomunye ekuseni ube ngu-recruit constable. Okukhathesi ke she's now Constable Joyce Mubavi. How does that feel?
Well, it feels great. I just feel, at first I was feeling anxious, I don't want to lie, but now I'm feeling very successful, very great, and I'm glad.
And how were your courses, how were the trainings, and what do you hope to achieve in the community?
Well, if I'm to use vernacular, it was rigorous. But we were just encouraging each other kuti septanga takaita tofana ngopedza zviome zvireme hakuna isingapere language yedu kushipurisa noti hakuna ref isina fit up. Yes, so that's all I can say.
Now, as a country, we are working towards Vision 2030, which is achieving an upper middle income society by 2030. How do you, as a police officer, hope to work towards that vision?
Well, I promise to help all those vulnerable people. Vanhu vanouya vachiripota kuma-stations kwedu tichavabatsira and to judge kana kusunga zvisina favor, zvisina kuzivana, zvisina uori semapurisa eZimbabwe. And as ladies, tine atinoti women network tichange tichikurudzira vakadzi even takuma-stations kune office inonzi CR law tichange tichiita macampaigns tichikurudzira vanenge vachiratidza kuti vulnerable kunyanya.
Thank you so much, Constable Joyce Muvavi. Congratulations. This is one of the brand newest Constable Joyce Muvavi, who is one of the graduates today. She's now going out there to work with the community to build a better Zimbabwe, to build a community that is free from crime and very safe for us all. We managed to see beautiful displays from the ZRP esibona ukudla kwamehlo besitshengisa ama-fitness disciplines. Engikuthande kakhulu indikimba ye-display yabo ekade ikhuluma ngokuthi no to drugs and substance abuse, okungokunye okukhulunywe njalo ngumongameli welizwe ngesikhathi ekhuluma labo ukuthi baxekane lokusebenzisa izidakamizwa. Kuqakathekile-ke kakhulu ukuthi sisakhuluma inengi lalaba abalapha ngabantu abatsha, kuqakathekile ukuthi sikhumbuzane ukuthi we are saying no to drugs and substance abuse as a country, as young people, as police officers. Okuthi ukuthi lawe njengomphakathi lawe xayana lokusebenzisa izidakamizwa abazithengisayo kasibacebeleni emapholiseni ukwenzela ukuthi siqede lumkhuba. Sengihlangana njalo lomunye ekuseni ngithe kube ngu-recruit constable okwakathesi. Constable Dube, how are you?
Fine, and you?
Uzwa njani ukuba lapha lamhla ngemva kokuqhuba umnyaka wonke utrainer?
Ngiyajabula, it's exciting and a very big step in my life, saying step up ku new stage. Ngibona ukuthi kuyenza njani empilweni phambili, ifuture yami sikhanya si-bright.
Ukhangelela ukuyasebenza njani lo mphakathi ngoba livele kumele lisebenze lo mphakathi?
Ngikhangelela ukuyasebenza kuhle, sifunde ezifundweni zethu sifundiswa nge-community policing eyiyo eqakathekileyo ngoba abantu sihlala labo siphila labo umphakathi, so kuhle ukubana sisebenza kahle labantu abasemphakathini.
Inkuthazo bani olayo njengomuntu omutsha kwabanye abatsha sisakhuluma ngokuxekana lobugebengu lezinye izinto ezimbi ezikhona, inkuthazo bani olayo njengomuntu omutsha futhi njengo-Constable Dube?
Inkuthazo enlayo ukubana njenge-youth ephandle lapha elizweni lethu leZimbabwe, it's good to stop drugs and fight against drugs, because as you can see, drugs are destroying our nations. Many youth out there are being destroyed by the drugs and substance abuse. As you can see, I let go of my drugs, but khathesi sengilana sengigraduate with excellence, umkhulu welizwe, kuyinto enhle le future yami sinhle.
Uthini ebantwini abatsha abathanda ukwenza ubugebengu?
Ngithi abatshiye ubugebengu njalo futhi ngithi okoyo ngoba siyeza sizobopha bonke abenza ubugebengu phandle labatshontshayo.
Siyabonga kakhulu Constable Amhlophe. Kuthiwa okoyo phandle lapha abasayenza imisebenzi echiyeneyo yobugebengu. Ngitshilo ekuqaliseni ukuthi siphile emphakathini ongela bugebengu, for us to live in a community that is free from crime, it's up to me and you. Yitho kumele sixekane lokwenza okubi njalo sireporte konke sikubona ngani kakuhambe kakuhle. Siyabonga ke bekulusuku oluhle. The ZRP has added on to its organization 999 new police officers who are ready and committed to showcase how ZRP is rearing to go and making sure that we are living in a community that is free from crime and safe for us all. And so for now, from ZRP Ntabazinduna Academy, myself Dora Ncube and the crew behind the scenes, do enjoy the rest of your viewing. Good afternoon.
Your window into Zimbabwe, where the world meets Zimbabwe. Join us for unscripted live events, state functions, parliamentary debates, independence, heroes, and defense forces celebrations, and many more. We are committed to telling the unbiased Zimbabwean story, giving you unfettered access to the latest news and developments shaping our nation. From the streets of Harare to the world stage, Current Affairs brings you the stories that matter most to Zimbabweans. Don't miss out on our in-depth coverage of local and international issues, expert analysis, and thought-provoking discussions. ZBC Current Affairs, where the world meets Zimbabwe. Stay
Now, as part of today's program, we have a tree planting session, which we see is now ongoing, where the president is also taking time to plant a tree, which is an encouragement for us all to plant trees wherever we are, so as to reduce deforestation. And so we are seeing the president there planting trees, which marks the end of our program today. Thank you so much for joining us today here at Ntabazinduna ZRP Academy. It's been a beautiful afternoon. Good afternoon.